Now at 11 on Time Warner Cable News on ABC 45. In the wake of the terror attacks in Paris, President Barack Obama urging nations to step up efforts to fight the Islamic State.
I hope he does take this very seriously.
Plus a call to action from the governor, McCrory's request to the federal government to make North Carolina safer facing threats to security. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sharon Stone. Details on those stories coming right up. But first, meteorologist Monty Montello is here with the first check of your Weather on the Ones forecast. Pretty cool out there tonight, Monty. A plane makes Business 85 in Davidson County its runway this afternoon. Authorities say the pilot reported engine trouble around 3 o'clock and had to make an emergency landing on the highway. Kristen Drummond spoke with the pilot about his journey. Evans credits his training and more than 400 flight hours for helping him stay calm and land that plane safely. The FAA is investigating. The latest in Paris now, 129 people died. More than 300 were injured, 99 seriously during the terror attacks on Friday. Those attacks spurred pledges of support from around the globe. They have also continued to prompt raids and arrests in Europe and airstrikes in Syria. Even at this hour, French warplanes are launching airstrikes against ISIS targets in Syria. French and Belgian officials have carried out more than 100 raids, arrested more than 20 suspects, and are ramping up those efforts. President Obama is defending his strategy against the group calling itself Islamic State. This comes amid criticism American inaction helped lead to Friday's Paris attacks. It comes as a national debate is erupting over whether Syrian refugees should be admitted to the U.S. Josh Robin reports. In the days since the attacks on Paris, social media has become a tool for showing support and checking on those who may have been affected. Facebook unveiled a check-in feature in the hours after the attacks that allowed people to share that they were safe. Users can also change their profile pictures to include the French flag. Meanwhile, the hashtags like Pray for Paris and Paris Solidarity are trending on Facebook and other platforms like Twitter and Instagram.
A lot of Americans are separated somewhat from the attacks. Most of us aren't living in Paris. And our reactions on social media have been a sort of way to share our grief. And to sort of engage with the story.
The social media response to the attacks has not been without controversy, though. In response to criticism that Facebook's check-in feature was not activated during similar tragedies, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said in a post, "We care about all people equally, and we will work hard to help people suffering in as many of these situations as we can." The Billy Graham Rapid Response Team is in Paris, helping the community heal. 6 French-speaking chaplains arrived this morning. They're working with a church in Paris, along with 3 other Christian organizations.
Times like this, we know that people look to God, and that's our mission is to help people find peace, emotional and spiritual resiliency in a time like this that we believe comes in a relationship with Jesus Christ.
The team plans on staying in Paris for 2 weeks.
More cloud.
Monty, it sounds like we're going to need the umbrella at some point in the next few days. All right, thanks, Monty. And your sports is up next after the break. Our sports director, Mike Solarte, here now at the Wrap. Mike, it's been a great year if you're a Panthers fan.
Whatever happens on Tuesday, don't write that down as the end-all, be-all of the season. It's still November. Teams are far different in November than they will be in March.
Just enjoy the basketball.
Exactly. Got to enjoy a matchup like that early on.
All right, thank you, Mike. We'll have more news after the break. Construction begins on a controversial project to add toll lanes to a North Carolina interstate, why some businesses are seeing a boost in their bottom lines. Construction is underway in the I-77 toll lane, starting at exit 23 in Huntersville. People who live in the area have protested the controversial project over the last year. As Lisa Pappas tells us, the new road work can be good for nearby businesses. The 26-mile project for the new managed lane is a $648 million investment. Some state lawmakers are seeing if there's still a way to stop those toll lanes from coming. Triad cities are battling a parking problem that gets worse around the holidays, where they're asking for help keeping people from taking advantage of handicap-accessible spots. The U.S. Olympic table tennis trials are coming to the Greensboro Coliseum in February. This will be the first time the Gate City will host these trials. Organizers chose the area because of its already impressive list of Olympic competitions.
The vast majority of the population has played ping pong at some point in time, whether it's in their basement, the garage, or you know, at a neighborhood rec center.
2016 U.S. table tennis qualifying trials will be held the first weekend in February at the Special Event Center. The winners will advance to the 2016 North American Olympic Trials in Ontario. During the season of giving back, one community is collecting a clothing staple many of us take for granted. A group of neighbors in Harrisburg asking people to drop off new socks at 11 locations throughout the town. The group says socks are an easy donation, but can make a big difference, especially as the temperature starts to drop.
I feel like we're very fortunate and we live in a very nice community, and I want them to understand, especially with the holidays coming, that they are fortunate and there are people out there that are less fortunate than them.
To find out how you can help, we have a list of the drop-off locations on our website. Go to twcnews.com and just click on the link for this story. Before you head to bed, let's get a last check of your forecast now with Monty. Thank you, Monty, and thank you for joining us. Jimmy Kimmel Live is up next. Time Warner Cable News is available around the clock and on your schedule.